Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Brooke's eavesdropper shock. Taylor's interruptions save Carter's plan. Ridge Forrester asked why Carter Walton's signature was on the LLC after pointing out that Carter's name was listed as the manager on the bold and the beautiful. Carter offered to draft fresh documents if Ridge wanted them, but Taylor Hayes showed in and diverted attention. Ridge was encouraged by Steffi Forrester to finish this now rather than put it off. As he completed signing the documents, Ridge reassured Carter that he trusted him and that everything was okay. Following Carter's departure, Ridge and Steffi discussed the recent incident with their COO with Taylor. Despite the fact that Ridge had observed a shift in Carter, he still saw him as a close friend and reliable person. Hope Logan continued to leave vague clues regarding Carter's level of risk at the cabin. Brooke Logan pondered whether there was more going on that she was unaware of. Brooke said she hadn't considered that possibility when Hope joked that she wasn't planning to elope with Carter if that was her main concern. Brooke, however, was pleased to see Hope pursue her passion and approved of the support Carter was providing. Hope couldn't picture Liam Spencer or any other man standing up for her the way Carter was. Brooke opted to let Carter speak to Hope alone when he returned and said his meeting at Forrester Creations was interesting. Carter described how everything happened after Brooke left, including how Ridge would have likely figured it all out without Taylor's presence to divert him after seeing his name on the documents. Hope acknowledged that this didn't exactly sit well with her either, since Carter felt bad about lying to Ridge and Steffi. Hope pretended that they could no longer tolerate the powerful and affluent Forrester's status quo because Steffi and Ridge would not compromise. Hope reminded Carter that he could be the one managing Forrester Creations with the signatures of Ridge and Steffi. Carter disclosed that Steffi was upset that the Forresters didn't value Hope and called her a bitch directly to his face. Nevertheless, Carter admitted to feeling a huge pit in his stomach and questioned whether they could actually take over and completely upend Forrester. When Brooke returned outside and overheard the talk, she was shocked to learn that Carter was preparing a coup with Hope's assistance. According to Carter, Steffi and Ridge were unaware that they were ceding power to him when they signed these documents. Carter promised to bring Hope back to the firm if they went forth with this idea. Carter, however, insisted that he would be in command. Carter emphasized that this was his decision alone since he didn't want Hope to be affected. Carter continued to consider whether he would depose Steffi and Ridge from their positions of authority in order to take control when Hope stated that he had a decision to make. The conclusion of Thursday's B&B show was rather dramatic, as Brooke was left stunned after being discovered to be an eavesdropper. Unsettling Elektra is stunned by Remy in Brooke's loyalty test. Remy Price will do some spying when he arrives in Los Angeles for the bold and the beautiful. When Remy arrives in Los Angeles, she will be the center of his attention because he is Elektra Forrester's stalker. Fans of B&B may anticipate that Remy will be cunning and spy on Elektra while she is getting close to Will Spencer. It appears like Remy could hide at Il Giardino and become mad at the new man in Elektra's life. Later on, Remy will surprise Elektra by telling her that he is in town. Since Elektra doesn't appear startled or uncomfortable by Remy's appearance in the weekly preview video, this is where things become complicated. Before confronting the hard truth of Elektra's rejection, Remy can enjoy a lovely dream. But it's also plausible that Elektra is unaware that Remy is the same person she's been avoiding. Perhaps as an anonymous stalker, Remy caused trouble by posing as someone Elektra might rely on. In any event, there will be sequences when Elektra and Remy appear to catch up, and Remy will acknowledge that she is the reason he traveled to Los Angeles. Will Elektra finally get uneasy, or will she continue to be unaware of Remy's true potential? In any case, we anticipate that Remy will cause a lot more difficulty after his journey to Los Angeles. Speaking of causing problems, Brooke Logan recently became aware of the extent of the mayhem Carter Walton and Hope Logan's cunning scheme may bring about. Brooke understands Carter might surprise the Forresters by taking the throne because she received the news about the takeover plot. Will Brooke confront Hope and Carter about their plan now that she has to make a decision? More significantly, before Carter can submit the papers, will Brooke alert Ridge Forrester and attempt to thwart this coup? Brooke will be put to the test of her commitment as she must choose between sticking by Ridge and supporting the plan that would benefit Hope. Forrester Creations has a lot at risk because Ridge and Steffi Forrester's co-CEO positions are in doubt. If Brooke decides to remain silent, there are significant consequences for their relationship as well. What are the features of a Carter and Hope-led Forrester creation? Together, they want to seize Forrester Creations, with Carter leading the charge and Hope supporting him. It appears that these two will try to change the course of events and seize what they feel is rightfully theirs. But this will cause a great deal of strife inside the Forrester household. Just before the holidays, Hope and Carter will be roaming around with big excess on their backs. Now is the time to celebrate. Not pulling a corporate coup. In the event that Carter and Hope carry out their planned coup, Steffi and Ridge Forrester would undoubtedly fight back. They have dedicated a significant portion of their life to this business. Not that Hope hasn't, but they won't allow this to occur in silence. We believe there is a contentious legal dispute over the company's ownership, but Hope and Carter's riches allow them to narrowly prevail. Just making space for one more choice. Ridge and Steffi go dark and attempt to regain their company in the same manner that it was taken while the drama is unfolding. We're a little interested in what may happen if Carter and Hope were to really acquire the business. Is there a possibility that they would manage it more effectively and generate more revenue? Or will they discover they don't know what they're doing and crash and burn? This can be an overly convoluted strategy to give Hope a bigger position inside the organization. Maybe when Steffi and Ridge reclaim it in whatever way they can, they let Hope continue to hold a more powerful position because of the adjustments she made. However, a Forrester Creations run by Hope and Carter might completely alter the characters and the show's dynamic. They have a strong emotional connection to this business. When Brooke Logan walks behind Hope Logan's house and shows up to her small log cabin, she doesn't expect anything significant because she is so accustomed to unexpectedly dropping in on Hope Logan. What's a little mother-daughter sleuthing when she notices Carter Walton's vehicle outside and knows Hope is content there? Hope discussing a revolution at Forrester Creations is hardly what Brooke anticipates hearing. Indeed, Brooke finds out that Hope successfully persuaded Carter to sign the LLC documents, so giving him ownership of the business. Must read. Spoilers for The Bold and the beautiful opening up about collaborating with some of her favorites, Jacqueline McInnes Wood. Brooke is in complete shock. Brooke never imagined that her daughter would exhibit this degree of treachery. How is she going to hide something like this? Brooke needs to think a lot right now. She has two options. She may remain silent and say nothing, or she can ruin Hope and Carter by telling the Forrester Creations board everything. How will she choose to proceed? Hope's happiness with Thomas Forrester made things much simpler. The warpath is Steffi Forrester Finnegan. Carter is defying all of her requests, but she never imagined he would ever not follow the business line. He has occasionally acted rudely and insubordinately in support of Hope. Steffi will no longer put up with it, even though it doesn't make sense. But because he believes Carter is a vital member of the Forrester Creations team, Ridge Forrester is prepared to accept it. He is like family to them because he has worked for and with them for years. They can't possibly fire him. Steffi is unsure, though, and no longer knows where Carter's allegiances lie. She had no idea that they now just lie to Hope, and that Hope persuaded Carter to do something really horrible.